These young boys today, what do she bring to the table? The hell you mean, man? What do your ass bring to the table? You got a woman that can come to the table that can make another you. What else she need to slide up to the table with?
You out of your goddamn mind. What's up? This is your boy Agree to Disagree, and today I'm going to be reacting to a clip from none other than the relationship guru, Steve Harvey. Let's see what foolishness this man got to say this time.
I'm trying to invest in my future.
Right.
See, these dudes kill me. That's what's wrong with this generation today. These young boys today, what do she bring to the table? The hell you mean, man? What do your ass bring to the table? You got a woman that can come to the table that can make another you. What else she need to slide up to the table with? What about your job? What happened to men who were supposed to be responsible? Do you know that it's our job to take care of a woman and some children, to have a family? That's our damn job.
Bruh, I don't know what kind of weed, crack, PCP Steve Harvey is smoking, but if he thinks that women don't need to bring anything to the table just because you can make a baby, you out of your goddamn mind. And look, I know Steve Harvey is the king of pandering to women, but this right here takes the cake. Now I understand asking a woman flat out, what do you bring to the table on a first date can be somewhat off-putting, but it's a relevant question. Personally, I would never ask the question in that manner because one, she's probably just going to tell you what you want to hear, or two, she's going to give that same generic answer all women give, which is, I am the table. But there are other questions you can ask a woman to find out what she brings to the table. You can ask her, why did your last relationship end? What are you looking for in this relationship? Would you describe yourself as a traditional woman or a more modern type woman? But more importantly, you need to watch how she operates. Is she mindful of her appearance? Does she ever offer to pay on dates? Does she hate on other women for no reason? You know, I don't want to go all the way down the rabbit hole, but these are a few things that you can do to figure out what a woman brings to the table. But Steve, you got to understand, just like there are men who will use women for their bodies, there's just as many women who will use men for their resources. We get it, Steve. Men are supposed to protect and provide, protect and provide. We've been hearing that since before our balls dropped. But if men are protecting and providing, then what the are women doing, Steve? We should just feel lucky to have a woman just because she can produce a baby? I know a crackhead around the corner who can do that. I'm gonna need more than that, Steve. Especially if we're talking about a high value man. A high value man can take a woman out of poverty and put her in a mansion. If I'm expected to elevate your lifestyle, then yes, I want to know if you can cook, clean, and suck a watermelon through a straw. You're not about to be just a pretty face living off of my hard-earned money.
But what happens to when the woman tell you, I don't need a man, Steve?
Well, they need to, what? Okay, if you don't, how that's working? You know, how that's working? Who don't need no man?
I'm independent. I can do for myself.
Yeah, but why do you want to? Yeah, okay, you can drop a transmission. You can sandblast your house. But hell, do you want to?
No.
If somebody could get out there and drop this transmission for you and sandblast your house, why don't you go get your nails done? I'm not trying to reduce a woman to nothing else. Be all you can be. But damn, who don't need a man? That's a lie. What man don't need a woman? I tell you what. Try to live without them. Try to live your life without women. This ain't about la-da-da, man. This is some bullshit without women. If it wasn't for women, what would you? Aristotle Onassis said it best. He said, if women did not exist, all the money in the world would have no meaning. Dog, women is everything. They the catch me out. They the lick, man. But these young boys done forgot it.
We ain't forget shit, Steve. Men are still out here blowing a whole check on women. Out here paying for all the dates. Out here going broke on Valentine's Day. Although mostly foolishly, men have no issue spending their resources on women. OnlyFans still popping. Strippers still eating good. We recognize that women are beautiful beings and they all have a coochie. What we're trying to figure out is, do you have anything else to offer besides that? First of all, since when do you hear men saying, I don't need a woman? That's some gay shit. But I do hear a lot of women en masse talk about how they don't need a man. For the most part, men understand that we want and need a woman. We're just looking for reciprocity. You got men paying for dates. You got men buying flowers. You got men paying bills. But what makes you deserving of all this good treatment besides offering sex? Because if that's all you have to offer, then men can just go get a hooker and probably spend less money than they would spend if they took you on a date. Steve does go on to talk about how men and women need each other, which I agree with, and I do believe that men should be protectors, providers, and leaders, etc. But you can't sit here and talk about this laundry list of things that men need to do for women while completely neglecting anything a woman has to offer a man. As if we are supposed to just be grateful to these women because they have a vajayjay. This is simp behavior in its highest form. How did we get to a place where we're telling women to never settle? But when it comes to men, we can't have any standards at all. Matter of fact, just asking the question, what do you have to offer, is asking for too much. This is a wild world we live in, but look, man, I ain't got nothing more on this topic. You know, Steve Harvey, he is what he is. He's, if there's one thing he's going to do, he's going to pander to women. But that's all I got for you guys today. You guys can let me know what you thought of the video. What points did you agree with? What points did you disagree with? Leave your comments below and let me know what you thought. And if you want to see more content like this, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And if you got anything out of this video, hit that like button. This is Agree to Disagree. I'm out.